My name is Mark Miner. I am an investigative writer and author. In my travels, I've investigated many people and places. Watch as I seek out stories that are typically outside of the box of normal. I am the Seeker. So this is beautiful Brownsville, Oregon. A very picturesque town, very small town, a lot of great people in this town. What brought me to Brownsville was an investigation on alien abductions and alien visitations via UFOs or actual contact. So I've had several interviews with people from this town who have claimed that their grandparents or their parents or them, even them as a small child, has experienced visitations or seeing craft in the sky. All these pictures I show in this video are of Brownsville or pictures that were taken in Brownsville, including the video that was at the beginning of this episode. So apparently what happens is the grandparents, who are very openly talking about this, everybody in this town openly talks about this as if it's a normal thing, claims that they have creatures, extraterrestrials, who come down and talk to them almost nightly. Some have kept records, some have, talked to others about it. They have taken pictures of night visitations, such as some of these that you're seeing right now, and they see the craft in the sky. They know that these extraterrestrials or beings are coming down and or live on their land. Most of the visitations are done at night. There are a few of the elderly who claim that they see the creatures in the trees during the day. There are pictures of craft that were taken during the day, such as this one right here. And but when they say that the beings, these elderly people are saying that the beings are on their property, they're claiming that they disguise themselves as owls. Here's pictured a typical owl. These owls get rather large out in this area. These are like barn owls of the sort. And they claim that in order for people to not bother the extraterrestrials, that they come into the form of owls. This is common with most people who have suffered from abductions. They claim that owls have been outside their window, such as this picture here that someone had drawn, and that they've been watched over. Here's a similarity from an owl to one of the extraterrestrials that people claim they have seen and or been visited by. The elderly people of Brownsville say that these beings, these extraterrestrials, talk to them about being protected. Why this is being done in Brownsville, I have no idea. However, they feel very protective of this older generation, what we call the baby boomers. And then somewhat protective of their offspring, which would be Gen X, which would be, anywhere from 40 to 60 years old in nature. Here's another photo of a craft that was saw in the sky. Usually they're in triangle shapes in the area. I'm not quite sure if this is our military doing this or if it's extraterrestrial, sightings and, interactions. So I'm going to continue investigating this because I don't have all the stories and I haven't yet to see the diaries of this elderly community, simply because they get very forgetful where they put them and or have to dig them out or feel a little bit embarrassed by it. Which, I confirm that there's no need for embarrassment. This picture here is very weird. It was of a clear day, and there's just one cloud that was in the sky, and I thought that was kind of weird. Anyways, so I'm going to continue my research in this area of Brownsville, since it seems to be pretty prevalent there. Like I said, the town folk are all very nice, very, very engaging. They talk about these visitations like it's an everyday thing. They don't like to talk too in depth about it, but they will talk about it in passing, very easily. How the town is very small. I'm not sure what the population is, but it's a great, quaint town here in Oregon, and it's very beautiful. So I'm going to keep digging into what makes this a hot spot for UFO sightings and for alien visitations. I'm not quite sure if there was any abductions ever made in this area, but certainly a lot of visitations from extraterrestrials. And as I said before, some of the elderly people claim that these beings are still on the property. So I will get back to you as soon as something develops. Thanks so much for stopping by, guys. Stay weird.